Hey friends, so this week we're on a little bit of a road trip down to Vancouver, and along the way I thought I'd stop and find a couple of different locations to do some content at. So our first stop along the trip this weekend is at the old Hell's Gate Tunnel, located on the Trans-Canada Highway just south of Boston Bar, British Columbia. As you see behind me, there's the current tunnel. It was opened in 1960 and replaced the original tunnel, which we're going to make an attempt to hike over and see if we can find. There is a bit of a trail that leads up through these trees. Let's see if we can have a look and see what we can find. Fall through the ice. Okay. And we've got a little bit of a climb ahead of us. My research on the tunnel shows that it's supposed to be pretty easy to access. So let's see what we can do. It is a little slippery out here. And there's a bit of snow on the ground. So I'm almost wondering, I'm going to follow this little trail here and see where it takes us. I do see something over here. A gate of some sort, probably to keep people back from the bank. Alright. Yeah, it is quite a steep drop down here. Just because this canyon, this section of the canyon is quite deep. So, not sure what this is all about, but it does look like there's some kind of a hole there. Maybe. But that's not what we came to see. So this does look like a fairly well maintained trail. So let's follow this down the road. We've got some old tin cans here. Look like they've been here for some time. It might have been an old mine site at some point in history. This portion of the highway was used for the Caribou Gold Rush. And so there are probably sporadic mines throughout the area. Looks like we got a little something up here. What do we got? A little, right? This doesn't look like the trail. This takes us to a little building. Okay. Well, that's private property, so we will respect that and stay out of there. Let's see. Perhaps it is a bit of a climb up the hill, in which case we might just have to postpone and try it again another time. Because, like I said, with the snow on the ground, it is quite slippery out here. And I'm not exactly 20 anymore. I kind of bump and break. I don't bounce. And I don't feel like falling. So, but if I can find a route up, we'll take you up there. The original tunnel was opened in 1928, providing access for vehicle travel, wagon travel up to the gold fields, Caribou. Up the road a ways, there was an access called Jackass Mountain, which we will discuss in the next stop on this adventure, but we'll get into that a little bit more. So what I'm not seeing is a place that I feel safe to access the tunnel myself. Now there is a trail going up, but it looks fairly steep. You can get you a better view of it here. probably a little steeper and slipperier than I'm comfortable attempting. But let's take a walk up to it and have a look-see. Okay. Well, let's see. If I slip, I'll turn around. As long as I don't fall down and break my neck. That's actually not too bad. Grip's pretty good. Hopefully I haven't spoke too soon. And what I'm not considering is I do have to get back down again. But don't worry about that when the time comes. Okay. That was actually pretty easy. The information I found on it did say it's fairly easy access. Oh, and it was worth the climb, because here we are. The original 1928 Hell's Gate Tunnel. As you can see, and we're not going to venture too far in there. We'll carry it. You can see some of the collapse has happened over the decades. And I would say it's probably 250 feet to the other end. Of course, people can't come and respect it for what it is. Everybody's got to tag it. Graffiti all over the place. Let's see if I can zoom in. And it's a little breezy out here. I would have brought the drone with me and run the drone through, but the wind coming through here, I think it's a little too much for my drone to handle. So there you are. For those of you that have never seen it, and this being the first time for me too, here's the 1928 original Hell's Gate Tunnel. It was closed down in 1960 when the new tunnel was opened up, which is, you may be able to hear the traffic going by. It's really just a couple hundred feet east of the original tunnel. So pretty impressive. It looks like some people have been brave enough to venture further in, but there you are. And maybe and another stop will come by in later times, and when I have some people with me or a little bit of a crew to back me up, maybe we'll venture a little further inside with some lights and see what it looks like. But being alone, that's as far as I want to go. Hope I get my... So, you can see it's really not a far hike. It's literally about a minute hike. I'll just, there's our car. So it's maybe 200 yards into the bush. You could almost, if you knew where to look, you could see it from the parking lot. Oh, excuse me. So, okay, well, on that note, everybody, time for us to get back down the road and carry on. Heading into Surrey, visit some family for the week. And I do plan to stop on my way home and visit the Jackass Mountain Inn, which we'll talk a little bit about. It's an integral part of the Caribou Gold Rush. And also traveling through to the northern part of our province. So, sorry guys, it's a lot slippery here coming down than it is going up. Okay, I made it. So, that's the Hell's Gate Tunnel. Let me know what you think. If you have any suggestions of places that you'd like me to visit, comment below. Remember, as always, like, share, subscribe, and we'll see you next time.